All right, so the art of allowing. Many of you have probably heard of the art of allowing, and that's probably why you've clicked on this. Maybe you haven't, and that's why you clicked on it. But anyways, what is it? So the idea of the art of allowing is that you learn to just sit at ease and allow your life to move forward and come together like puzzle pieces magnetically pulling themselves together. All you have to do is become a joyous witness of the unfolding and your highest good, your best possible timeline. Everything that is meant to be will be. Everything that will work out nicely for you. But the first thing I want to touch on is that, many people think that we're seeking and chasing life. We get up and we run after money, we get up and run after a house, we get up and run after cars, we get up and run after partners, we get up and run after all these things we want to collect and collect and collect. But as soon as we die, they mean nothing. So what's the point? So learning to just sit as an easeful witness so that even when your time comes to leave this body and die, you can do it from the place of an easeful witness. And so the art of allowing is a great training ground. It's a great training method to get to that state of absolute detached ease. So you just allow your life to come together. But again, how can we do that? I'm going to share actual practice that you can use yourself, and hopefully you can begin to walk down that path of easefulness. So the idea is, and I've discussed this many times before in different ways, so if you're hearing this again, I apologize, but here you are. This is a side angle of you, a profile view of you, looking beautiful as ever. And from your heart, I hope this picture doesn't put you off watching this video, but from your heart, your life is flowing out. So from the state you are in here, your life is flowing out of it, okay? So the house that you live in, the cars that you drive, the money in your bank account, the partner you have, the family you have, whatever it is flowing out from your heart. So if your heart is flowing out something that is very chaotic and harsh and angry and all these things, then your life will show up in one way. If your energy is moving out in a way that is sporadic and confused and unfocused, it will show up in a different way. If you're very focused but you lack love, you lack joyousness, you lack any positive emotion, it will show up in another way. You may be able to achieve great things, but it's a very empty feeling. But if you're able to marry it with that place of ease, with that joyousness, that natural ease that we all have the right to live in, then your life will show up in that way as well. And that's what the law of allowing is, or the art of allowing, is learning to sit in that ease and allow it to come together. And now one way to understand how you are within here and how it's flowing out here is by almost just scanning your body, just paying attention to how you feel when you sit still. So when you try to sit still and meditate, how do you feel? If it's hard, why is it hard? And so analyzing that within yourself by just noticing your thoughts, noticing your emotions, will go such a long way in this art of allowing, in allowing your life to come together, from turning out to in, right? And so first of all, just paying attention to what are the thoughts and the emotions that are causing me not to be able to sit still, okay? That's obvious. Many of us are probably shaking our heads. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so here's the technique you can use to start turning your attention from out to in. All right, so here you are again. Looking slightly better this time, not really, but anyways. And here's your third eye. So now, I've spoken about the third eye before in other videos, and you can check it out if you wish. I'll leave them linked below. But the gift that the third eye gives us is absolute ease. If you can tap into it, and if you can learn to just rest your attention there, if you can just rest your attention there, the rest of your body will actually come to ease. It will actually just relax. Because it's like having a view that is above your five senses. And when you sit still, and you're struggling to sit still rather, it's something that's happening within your five senses that is causing you to not be able to sit still. So your mind is ruminating on things that you've experienced through your five senses. And so when you touch this space, when you're able to hold yourself in the third eye, your attention there, you'll notice that everything below it comes to ease, and everything that was making you twitch and fidget and not able to sit still will just come to ease, because it's like you're standing on the top of a roof and watching things going on below you, knowing that they can't touch you up there. It's a really relaxing feeling. So when you're going throughout your day, you're continuously putting your attention out onto the happenings of the world, on your partner, on your family, your friends, your job, your boss, your activities, the things that you're doing, everything you're giving your attention to. And through your sight, many of us, if you're lucky enough to have your sight. And so one way you can think of working with your third eye is like thinking of how you work with your sight, how you move through the world, looking at things and drawing conclusions and, moving your sight out, and then paying attention, if you can, to the subtlety of that movement, because light is going out and reflecting back. Science tells us this. And so we know that there is a literal light that's coming out and coming back. And so if we can begin to become familiar with the vibration, the very subtle vibration of that light, and then if we can just turn it back in by closing our eyes and focusing these two powerful eyes up towards the eyebrows, towards the middle of the eyebrows, we will begin to open this space and open this space and open this space. And it will connect us, as I've said before, with the rest of the cosmos. And that right there is the key to the art of allowing. Because the art of allowing, like I said, is learning to sit still and allow life to flow, sitting in ease and becoming that easeful witness to life, and allowing the puzzle pieces to pull themselves together magnetically. That's the whole point of the art of allowing. And so this space right here is the key to bring everything else to ease. It's the key to watch all the things you thought were problems from a rooftop that can't be touched. You're just watching them. But in here, you're at ease, totally at ease. And then you open up to the cosmos, slowly but surely. It's like a door just cracking open. And then there's no difference between this and that, or you and him, or your enemy and you and whatever. There's no difference from the air you breathe and the person who's breathing it. It's just life flowing. And then you get to that place where you're just in that ease and you're allowing life to flow everything you need together, like you're moving down river and you know where you're going. Consider this, and hopefully it can help with your art of allowing, because again, life can be very simple if we learn to sit still. Life can come together naturally if we learn to sit still. But so many of us have been taught that we need to run, and run. And we just need to survive and make it happen. We need to live like this. But obviously not. Obviously not. And if you've touched ease, you know that's the natural state. And if you touch that natural state, you're already there in the art of allowing. You're already allowing it to unfold. There's no more seeking anything. So even the term spiritual seeker is actually kind of not accurate, because it's more of a spiritual allower, allowing it in till you become one with it. All right. So hopefully this video has helped for those of you just wishing to live a better life, to live a life that is more fulfilling to you, joyous and easeful. Hopefully this helps. And let me know in the comments below what you thought. Like, comment, subscribe, and what you'd like to see next. And I'll see you in the next video.